Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. I bring you another news and update. As you can see on the screen, are you seeing the picture? Biafran Prime Minister posted this on his official Twitter handle with a caption that I'm going to read for you in a short while. But before I do so, I would like to read what is in this very picture. It says attack by armed bandit group as well as a continued violence by Boko Haram and the Islamic State in West Africa leave civilians in Nigeria at risk of mass atrocity crimes. Are you seeing it? This is what the Fulanis want. They want everywhere to continue being red. They don't want anywhere to be peaceful. That is what our gallant men are preventing in Biafra land. That is why you need to start appreciating our gallant men and Biafran Prime Minister, because if not for them, the Fulanis would have succeeded with their evil plans in Biafra land. And don't forget that the fools in Nigerian politics do not care if their land is burning, or as long as they keep receiving bones from the Fulanis. They don't care. And that is what we Biafrans, genuine Biafrans, are fighting to stop. And our gallant men, we are here debunking their lies and propaganda, and our gallant men on ground are doing the needful. Flushing out the terrorists in uniform they are bringing to Biafra land, because those things you see wearing uniform are not soldiers. Rather, they are Boko Haram. They signed contract with, not soldiers. They are not wearing the uniform to protect the people or to protect the country. Rather, they are wearing the uniform to be deployed to Southeast to wreak havoc and kill as many as they can. And that is what our gallant men are preventing. You need to start appreciating our gallant men. So like I said, Biafran Prime Minister posted it with a caption that I'm going to read for you. But before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Don't just watch and go. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. And please tune in once you get notification. Don't just watch and go. Share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So Biafran Prime Minister said, breaking, you start to appreciate the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Dragon Marine, Black Marine, Biafra Navy for protecting Biafra land. This is how Islamic State of Nigeria terrorist army would have overrun our land. But God forbid them, and today we are closer to our freedom. Did you hear that? Let me read it again. You start to appreciate the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, Dragon Marine and the Black Marine, Biafra Navy, for protecting Biafra land. This is how Islamic State of Nigeria terrorist Nigeria army would have overrun our land. But God forbid them, and today we are closer to our freedom. Did you hear that? Did you hear what I said before? That we need to start appreciating our gallant men, because it's not easy to volunteer to protect your father's land, the land of your ancestors. It's not easy. But if you sometimes you see some those that call themselves men ranting on social media, oh, you people are doing this, oh, you people are not doing that, and you'll be asking yourself, somebody said in my last video that I mentioned, somebody said, oh, you are going to protect Biafra land with 11 men, and I was asking that person, are you not a man? Don't you have third leg? You have ding ding under your legs, so you have to join and complete them 12. Since you notice that they are only 11, what you would have done is to join them and complete them 12. Another person might join also, and it will become 13. Before you know it, another person will join. Before you know it, the number will increase. Don't rant on social media. If you think you're a man, you have all it takes, join them. If you think you have the mind, you want to biag, join them. Don't come to social media to rant. Doesn't make you a man. Doesn't make you relevant. Rather, it makes you look more insane than you think, because some of you are aware that some of you are aware that they are aware just that some of you are just covering your madness with clothes, but one day only some of you will be ranting, castigating Biafran Prime Minister, saying that, oh, you don't have to do this in a way. He said it himself. He is not a peaceful freedom fighter. If you're looking for a peaceful freedom fighter, maybe you should go another place and look for it. Not him. He said it himself. And when you're fighting for your freedom from the oppressors, you don't play cool. You're not supposed to be peaceful. Whatever they dish out, you dish out the same thing, so that they will know that you are prepared. You didn't come to beg them. We have begged them enough. So as they plan to terrorize Biafra land, overrun Biafra land, Elohim disgrace them. Elohim has somebody. When you have somebody, they are very quiet, only warning them. Give me referendum. I want my people to be free. conduct a referendum. If the people refuse to go with me, I'll leave them. I'm not going to force them. They said, no, Butishia, bring us his head. Go out to any length. Make sure you kidnap him. Make sure he's in our custody. Now he is in you people's custody. What then happened? Elohim now release somebody that is... Now, they think that they have that rock mind. You know? How would I put it now? Yes. Like stone. Stone heart. Elohim has somebody more than stone heart. Because that is what they deserve. That is the kind of person they need. Biafran Prime Minister. Not somebody that will pamper them. Look at the flavors in Biafra land. Madika always wonder. Reminding them what we have passed through in Dazu to see if they will change. What did they do? They connived with the Fulanis and the criminals in Biafra land, in Biafra struggle. You will hear them ranting on Radio Biafra or ranting on social media. Zumas did it, Ashe? Some of them are just saying that for the zoo cabals to notice them. They are not truly fighting for your freedom. At least you don't need to be told about that anymore. You have seen it. So the fools in Biafra land saw it as an insult and they connive with the Fulani cabals to kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, any somebody who had to open a Biafra land at Washa. Because if they truly value Biafra land, they will not be giving it out to the Fulanis. They will not be telling Fulani unrepentant Boko Harams in uniform to be deployed to every corner of Biafra land. These Eflefu said this with their mouth. Oh, we have begged Tinubu to deploy soldiers to every corner of Southeast. For what exactly? Are you people not seeing what is happening? To the extent they are warning you that attack by armed bandit group as well as continued violence by Boko Haram and the Islamic State in West Africa leave civilians in Nigeria at risk of mass atrocity crimes. Are you hearing this? They are coming to Biafra land to do the same thing, to lay siege, to overrun Biafra land, and we are telling them, no, it can't work. You are free to do whatever you want to do in your land, not in our own land. Biafra land belongs to us. It's up to us to decide what to do in Biafra land. It's not up to the oppressors or the terrorists in uniform. We do what we want in Biafra land. And that what we are doing is to protect our land. For our land to be peaceful for our people. For our people to live freely and happy in our land. Not in a strange land. Not in another man's land. No. They can't do what they are doing in their own land, in our land. You do what you want in your land. We did not interfere. They did not ask you to stop. Because it's your land. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. But allowing your land to be taken over by the terrorists, thinking that you can come to Southeast and do as you please, or create the same terrorism, or create the same terror group in Southeast. It's obvious they play fools in zoo politics that made them believe they can do as they please in Biafra land. They have forgotten that we are the ancient people. You don't control us. You don't take what is ours and go scot-free. We will snatch it away from you. Not snatch it. We will take it back. No matter how hard. As long as this thing, that is why they don't like us. We don't allow it. This thing that belongs to me, I know is mine. I must get it back. If I'm holding what is mine, I will not be scared. But if I'm holding what is not mine, I will be scared. Especially what you stole. If you stole something, you will be scared. What if you're being caught? Who knows if somebody sees you? Your mind will be beaten up and down. But with something that is just, if you're fighting for it, use all your stamina, stand there to make sure you get that thing that belongs to you back. And that is what we are doing. And we are not going back on it. It's no retreat, no surrender. What we are doing now is defending our land, protecting our people. The terrorists can no longer come to our land and do as they please. They might have succeeded in the past, not anymore. So, as you can see this very picture right here. So, for one Nigerianist, this is for you people. You people have been told that the armed attacks, bandit group or attack by armed bandit groups as well as continued violence by Boko Haram and the Islamic State in West Africa leave civilians in Nigeria, not other state, not another country, Nigeria at risk of mass atrocity. This is what we are trying to exit from. Yes, and we are going to exit no matter how hard the oppressors and the enemies try to stop us. They can't succeed. Right? For genuine Biafrans, we appreciate our gallant men, our volunteers, because it's not easy So we'll keep putting them in our prayers, calling on Chukwu Okike Abiama Primi Henine, the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of millions of Biafrans that have died fighting for freedom, to always be with them, protect them, and always give them victory wherever they face the enemies. Yes, that is what we are going to do, and we'll keep doing that, or we are doing that already, and we'll keep doing that. So from the one Nigeria, it's up to you people to know how to defend your biggest zoo in Africa, Britain's biggest zoo in Africa, or Britain's biggest company, that company in Africa. So it's up to you people, not up to us. That what we will not accept in Biafra land is you people coming to Biafra land thinking that you can do what you did in the north in Biafra land. No, it will not work. And that is why I like Biafran Prime Minister. He is the one that fit these fools and these terrorists in uniform and all the sabos hiding under Biafra struggle. So Biafrans, let me read some comments for you. We all know that I always read interesting comments from Biafrans, yes. And read a few of the sabos. Read their comments out to analyze it. So first, somebody said, he said, we to appreciate your tenacity and the consistency, boss. We also acknowledge the selfless service of Biafra Liberation Army, ESM, Biafra Resistant Fighters, Black Marine, and other armed group under your command. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for the wisdom bestowed upon you, PM Ekpa Simon Onjoko of Bridgie, and the cabinet working with you. All right. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, for Bridgie, Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for our Biafra is it 2023. Another person said, we can never be tired in the restoration of Biafra. All right. Another person said, any Biafra who is yet to appreciate what your excellency and all Biafra public government in exile and Bridgie cabinet have done in protecting us and reducing the casualties that would have befallen us is not a human being. I give thanks to Biafra Liberation Armies who are protecting us. Thank you. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for you, Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. If not for your timely intervention, Biafra land would have been taken over by jihadist Fulani invaders. May your chi continue to protect you. See what I've always said? I saw somebody read it. Biafran Prime Minister posted it. Somebody singing it. If not Simon Ekpa, if not for him, they would have taken over Biafra land. That was their initial plan. Okay, we must continue. Another person said, God bless Biafra Liberation. God bless Biafra Liberation Movement. Another person said, thank you so much. Men on ground, God of Biafra will protect and guide you all. He said, God bless our able men, Biafra Liberation Army and ESN on all the Biafran forces. He said. Another person said, thank God that made it possible to have people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the cabinet members, the donor, and all the goodwill people of Biafra who obeyed instructions when it's given. All right, to you and you alone, O Chukwu Okike Abiama, will all glory, honor, and adoration be unto thee now and forever. For they have given us a survivor in this critical time. If not for your son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, where would my people be today? Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiama. Biafra appreciate you and your cabinet. God grant our Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistant Fighters, Biafra Black Marine, BBM and men power. Okay, wisdom, guide, and protect them. Another person said, absolutely, we truly appreciate relevance and the thanks Chukwu Okike Abiama, especially on behalf of these, our gallant men on ground. Prayers go on for them 24/7, and they will continue to excel in all ramifications. God bless you too. Bless you too, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Onyendu. We lack words to show our appreciation. All right, another person said, we appreciate you and your cabinet. We appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more. We appreciate Biafra donors. We appreciate the Biafra media team. That is why I always say that we are here to debunk all their lies and propaganda. We are not going to allow them use the same titles they used 1967, 1970, that word for them. That is what the only plan they are coming up with. That is why they are frustrated. That plan didn't work. That is why they are frustrated, trooping into Biafra land to kill Biafrans, and they keep meeting their end in Biafra land. So another person said, thank you, my Prime Minister and the Biafra Liberation Army. More power, strength, knowledge, and wisdom to you guys, he said. Another person said, and this is how the world would have simply reported it and moved on. They are so pained that the story is different today because of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ESN, and now the Bridgie with all its allied folks. Biafrans are grateful, of course. So Biafrans, I'm going to stop here. Let me read this one comment. May God bless all Biafrans and the biggest dragon. Mr. PM, I salute you. All right, Biafrans, like this comment, the person that said, and this is how the world would have simply reported it and moved on. They are so pained that the story is different today. Yes, they are so pained. Like I said before reading this comment, that is why they are frustrated, trooping into Biafra land to kill as many as they can, and they keep meeting their end. Have you asked yourself why they reintegrate terrorists in the army and nobody is saying anything? And have you asked yourself, the terrorists they reintegrate into the army, where are they sending them to? Second, why is Eastern governors, Eastern politicians, Eastern leaders quiet over this deployment of terrorists into their land? That is why you need to start appreciating our gallant men, because it's not easy. If not for our gallant men and our PM, they would have taken over Biafra land and the world would do nothing. Yes, they will report it. Nothing will happen. So that is it, Biafrans. I'm going to stop here. I have always asked genuine Biafrans to always put our gallant men in their prayers. It's not easy every day. So Biafrans, I'm going to stop here. Biafran Prime Minister said, you start to appreciate the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Dragon Marine and Black Marine, Biafra Navy for protecting Biafra land. This is how Islamic State of Nigeria Terrorist Army would have overrun our land, but God forbid them, and today we are closer to our freedom. That is it. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Don't forget to tune in once you get notification. God bless our gallant men, protect them for us, give them victory any time, any day, and war front with the enemies. And may the spirit of our ancestors always be with them, and the spirit of millions of Biafrans that have died always be with them. And our PM also is in the hand of Chukwu Kikabiam. The spirit of our ancestors lead him, guide and protect him. Spirit of Biafrans, genuine Biafrans also. May Elohim guide and protect all of us. All of us will rejoice in Biafra, because Biafra is here and there is nothing the enemies can do about it. The enemies are panicking. The oppressors are panicking. They are shaking wherever they are, because they never expected what they are seeing. They never believed that a day like this will come when they will be scared to troop into Southeast. They never believed it. But this is just the beginning, until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. The more they come to Biafra land, the more they receive their end. So thank you all. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. And I really appreciate the support. Thank you, Biafrans.